continue on that one. Red zone player, I don't care what his name is. I just want to be able to play some offense right there. So anyway, we won that. Attacking cover 4. That's what we're gonna do. Lunch, strong, shape, more hollow bound cross. I like Marshawn Lynch as a running back. He was pretty cool as a guy. He's really awesome. He's really like just like myself as well.
All right, get moving, man. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk.
I don't know why they put. I wonder why they don't put the Belichick in there. Boy. Don't ever do that. Did I gain a first down? Yeah, whatever, boy. Oh, we got a first down, okay. Easy route, boy, easy route, boy. Get off me. Easy route, boy, get off me. 4 or 5 right now. Damn it. Whatever, man. It is what it is, baby. I don't know what that is, bro. I'm already ready for this, baby. So basically, here we go. Oh, by the way, I guys watching Martellus Bennett. Awesome guy, and his brother Martavius Bennett. One of the brothers is a defensive tackle, the other one is a wide receiver. I think it's not a receiver, I don't know. But the wide receiver one just I think he signed with the Patriots, and yeah, he got caught in the sign with the Patriots. And he went to New England, and they got a championship, so congrats to him.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And his first look is incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. Over the middle, that's taken.
I'm gonna see if I can get.
It's a gain of 5, and they're gonna have a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop.
No, boy. Ooh! Sauce him up, baby. It's really, actually really good. That's 6 of 40 receiving yards, so that's really good for all of us. 2 of 3 passing, 36 yards. That one went for 36 yards, which is really good. Tom Brady is one of my favorites. Favorite quarterbacks of all time.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Have we yet met a receiver that wasn't excited about getting a
catch career first career touchdown?
And Martellus Bennett bringing his considerable skills to New England now. Gonna hook up with Mr. Brady for another completion here.
Yeah, 90. He's in.
There he is right there. Touchdown. Easy touchdown.
Their dangerous wide receiver with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots have taken the early lead. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it...
Ooh, where's he going right now? Ooh, okay, I see sauce him up right there, which is really, really, really awesome.
And continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
There you go, right here.
He hits him in stride.
Ooh, baby! Ooh. My dude is saucing them up, man.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on
Yeah, that's better.
How they can get much more balance than this? Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll
Yeah,
be
they
second
get.
down.
See if I get this touchdown, baby.
Cameron Wake make plays like that. I can't help but shake my head sometimes. He had to go to Canada first before he came back to the NFL.
Oh, he got picked off. I didn't mean for him to get picked off.
Just out across the 15.
I didn't want to small bad dirty. I didn't mean for him to get picked off. Which they didn't do anything with it though. Happens a lot in Arizona work.
Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Here's Brady to
Ooh, I wish.
firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. And boy, they
That's
had
better.
high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Brady gives now to Blunt, and he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Oh, shit.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 7, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Shreds the tackle. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Now Brady.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up.
I wonder how much I got passing right now. 83 yards.
Offensive coordinator, don't you?
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go.
Damn it.
You might wander into some tough.
You should have let me go first and then pass it to me. Brady, come on, baby. Quit making new moves.
Number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now Brady again. And he comes back with 1 complete. A gain of 11 and a 1st down. They'll run it here. This is James White. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards
Damn
on
it.
first down. You're set up very
Who is that
well for
on?
the rest of the drive.
I wonder.
False start, offense.
Shit.
And this seemingly endless drive continues.
See if I can get a touchdown right over here, baby.
Brady to throw on second down.
Who's it?
And right side caught Hogan. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
That's a Patriot touchdown right there. I don't know who got that. Garrett Blunt.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush.
So, 4.49 yards, baby. We gotta get going with.
Additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Blunt, the lone running back. To throw is Brady.
What
He
the
couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Couldn't hold it
Pops out,
at all.
incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them
What's
into
in
their
for,
lineup.
baby?
So 2 minutes to go in a wild... So the Patriots coming out now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Ooh, that's gotta be
To take a shot.
pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference on the defense. And Charles, this is a penalty we see all the time.
The offenses know what they're doing. They know how to create great matchups. And defenders, if you're not there in time, they will throw the flag.
Now Brady, he's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
If I can get this touchdown easy.
On second down, here's Brady.
Oh, I should have called for that. I should have called for that easy.
And he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a time.
What the fuck? So we got the
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
Trying to squeeze it into
damn! Quit throwing picks!
Sean Jones.
God, son of a bitch. Quit throwing interceptions, baby. You don't want to throw on the damn interceptions.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively.
Are you fucking kidding?
And maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively.
I actually get that.
You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Oh, I saw good and I got that one.
Here's Brady. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Patriots a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first and 10. Here's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And quickly, they get to the line.
That's all my friends.
Brady now on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now Brady again. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And a big turnover there as his guy. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Brady. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Brady going to try and throw on third down. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's Brady. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
It's a big play there for the Patriots. 41 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
That's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get to a good rhythm. You see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Now a play fake. Brady. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And past the 30 down to about the 27. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense. You know, some teams use the running game just to bludgeon people. I think that Brady to Gronk does the exact same thing for them. Long, short, medium, they know how to connect.
In ways, it's sort of revolutionized the quarterback-tight end relationship. They can go, as you've told me before, they go medium, they can go short, they go long.
And the way that Gronk is used, he's not just a tight end. Oftentimes, they'll put him on the backside of formation as the single wide receiver, and he runs routes exactly that way.
Here's Blunt, and he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Their dangerous wide receiver. And now out come the Patriots. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
The wideout, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now Blunt. And some space here. They'll get 19 yards there. And it'll be first down, New England.
When you've got a big guy like that in your backfield who runs as a big man and breaks tackles, it is paramount for a defense to have extra defenders in his vicinity at all times. You've got to figure he's going to break through the first guy. You're going to need tacklers 2, 3, 4 in order to get him down. Because if you don't, he can continue to run and run it really, really well.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. So the Patriots coming out now. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sideline.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. He'll run it here with Blunt. And he'll get up to... Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. They come out here in the eye. They'll run again with Blunt. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Now a carry for Blunt. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Brady going to look to throw.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you,
everybody.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Back to throw now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Here's Elliott, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Having an effective short passing game, one of their main concern coming into this one, right there, able to hit the D with a quick strike and a first down.
And you're able to put that into your game plan, and you see that there's space to throw the football. A lot of defenses don't want to play press coverage or tight coverage. They'll play backed off, and sometimes those cornerbacks will bail out really fast and really get deep, and that allows you to throw the quick game underneath, and they took advantage of it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Bryant with a catch right side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And it's 2nd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. James Hanna, his second. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded in those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things. Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
He'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A first-time Pro Bowler from 2015, Fletcher Cox. Never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. Complete to Gavin Escobar, the tight end. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
To the right side, complete to Escobar. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Offside. Defense. First down.
Fresh set of downs here. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. A dump off to Elliott. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player. The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
And out now come the Cowboys. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Going right side, he has Witten. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Offside. Defense. Automatic first down.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. That is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 1st and goal, defense, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, Dallas gets set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he goes out right around the 39. So we've hit halftime and never. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go to Elliott again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wondered if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He completes it to Bryant. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 17 yards on the pickup. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Benny Logan in there on the tackle.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Bryant with a catch right side. So certainly an interesting call there. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A very solid gain of 27. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A nice tackle for loss there by the 5th-year man, Fletcher Cox. Signed that 6-year extension in June that locks him up. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely...